Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving out all glory and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahakadash. I double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopefully lit scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. It's your brother Malachi with another video. Hopefully, it's edifying to the lambs of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, through the Holy Spirit, the Rahakadash. Right, man? It's just a real quick video. I'm on the clock, man, surrounded by Esau, man. So I'm finna try to push this out, man, as quick as I can. Hopefully it be edifying through the spirit. Right, man. So we just gonna hop into a few articles, man, because America divided, prophecies popping off, and this mug, man, we almost out of here, man. All right. So this an article from RT News. They say Joe Biden sworn in as 46th United States U.S. president, right, taking hymns of embattled and divided nation, man. So we all know what the Lord said about divided nations. All right. All right. So he say former Senator and Vice President Joe Biden has been sworn in as the 46th President of the United States of America, man. Which should be the divided states of America, man. Taking the reins of a deeply divided nation, striving and preserve striving to preserve its power. It's like it. Striving to preserve its superpower status, man. Right? And that's the thing. America is losing its superpower status, right? And all that means is that the global dominance that America once had is slipping from their hands, okay? Because these other nations are growing, man, and the weak is saying that I'm strong, all right? Okay, let's get that. It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Matter of fact, verse 10, let's get straight to the point, all right? Beat your plowshares into swords and your pudding hooks into spears, right? Let's get your military, your military weaponry together. You know, all these nations, these smaller nations that America used to bully, has grown mighty in their military, man. They all have nuclear weapon programs, right? They all are building nuclear missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, right? So America has an opponent now, man. Right? America got opponents now. They're not the only ones that's dominating the world. The only ones with a nuclear, they're the only ones that can have nuclear missiles, man. Right? So the smaller nations are saying, okay, so they say let the weak say I'm strong. Right? They saying that they're strong, man, because now they have nuclear weaponry, man. Right? They can take this place out of here. Okay. So Joe Biden is coming into a divided kingdom, man, and he's about to try his best to kind of try to put it back together, man, which is not gonna happen, man, because the Lord already said a divided kingdom shall fall. All right. So let's get the book of Mark, chapter 3, straight to the point. 24, right? He say, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand, man. This is the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, right? The words of Yahweh Shah. All right, so he said the divided kingdoms cannot stand, man. America is greatly divided, man. You have LGBTQ groups, Black Lives Matter. You got Antifa. You got damn NFACC. You got damn white militia, Proud Boys, right? All sorts of skulls or whatever they call themselves, man. Right? The Democrats, the Republicans, right? All these people are divided against themselves, man. Okay. Uh, he say, verse 25. He say, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Right. So all these groups are divided. You got groups that's divided against the political party. You have groups that's against um shit the way of life. Okay. The LGBT feel like that they should their life should be made more comfortable for them and no discrimination towards them, right? Which is gonna lead to destruction. Okay. So America in whole is divided, and it's an abomination to the earth, man. Most importantly, okay, and it's given into the hands of the king of Babylon, man, being creepy Joe. All right, it's the book of Jeremiah 21 and verse 10. Right, he say, "For I have set my face against this city for evil and not for good." Say Yahweh Shemi Shah. Okay, So the Lord has set his face for this city being America for evil, man. Right? It shall be given to the hands of the king of Babylon, man, being the president who was just sworn in, man, creepy Joe. Right? And he shall burn it with fire, man, because America is soon to be touched by intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. Isaiah 13:6. Okay. He say, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." Right. So the day of the Lord is at hand, man, being a number of events, right, that has to happen before the ultimate day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right. So we have to go through the perilous times that he tell us in 2 Timothy 3:1. Right. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right. For we because we see that the men's of love of themselves in these times, man. Every Eve trying to be a damn model. You know, you got Jake in love with fucking social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, posting pictures. You know, want all the likes on them pictures because you became lovers of yourselves, man. Right? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, right? As we are, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Okay, because we living in an unholy society, man. Right? What this divided nation, okay, is pushing nothing but proud, covetous, boasters, and blasphemers, disobedient, unthankful, and unholy agenda, man. Everything that they're pushing fits everything that the Lord says don't do, right, and don't be. Okay, so he said without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, right, incontinent, fierce, despiser of those that are good, right? Because in America, you know, we taught the let me get it 5:22. I mean, it's like it 5:20. He said, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil." Right? This is the way that they're taught in America, man. That's why this place is divided. Right? That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, man. Right? This is the ways of America, man. Okay, so this is why all these things is coming to pass, where the Lord is bringing destruction to this land, man, to put righteousness back in the earth, right? Because the people is mourning, the animals is mourning, okay? The damn environment is mourning, all right? So this is just more prophecy, right? We're gonna hit the headlines, all right? He said Antifa rioters break windows at Democrat headquarters in Portland, man. Okay, your nation is divided. Okay, Antifa rioters have attacked the headquarters of the Democratic Party in Portland, Oregon, and left anti-Joe Biden messages on the day of his inauguration in Washington D.C. Man, right? Your nation is divided, man. Now you got uproars of the people, also prophecy, man, right? And their actions is gonna stand in their hands, man. Let's get those scriptures real quick. Uproars of the people, man. Okay, so all right. So then we're gonna start at verse 1. He answered me then and said, mentioned by the times diligent in itself, when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well it's like it then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Right? So the most high, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is beginning to visit the world which he made, man. Right? Because he's about to set this thing back in order. But first he must cleanse it by the way of thermonuclear missiles, man. Okay? Which has had to be leaded up through a training events, man, until that day. Okay. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, all right, which you see, right? You having earthquakes, right, and you having uproars of the people, man. The Democrats, right, the Republicans, okay. You got riots and protests in the UK in Europe, all right, okay. Vaccines rolling out, all right. So he say, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, twin suicide bombing Rock Central. Wow, man, leaving 28 dead, man. Look, this is what the Most High doing. Okay, hey, let's get this stuff, man. Okay, even from the beginning, for like as the for like for like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and the end is manifest, man. That's what we're saying. The end is being manifest, man. The end of the rulership of Esau Edom, man. Right? Because Jake got next, man. Right? Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, right? Esau being the so-called white man, the damn elite bankers, okay, the ones who have the global dominance. All right, for Esau, it's the end of the world, right? So the world is ending. His empire is coming to an end. And Jacob, right, being the so-called Israelites, the black man and women, Hispanic, Native, Indian men and women, right, the ones who went into captivity through the slave ship of the so-called white man and the sub-Saharan slave trade through the Ishmaelites, being the Arabs, okay? They got scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, all right? The Israelites, all right, that's in all nations of the earth. It's the beginning of it that followed, man. Right? So we got next, man. Right? We're the ones who's about to come into rulership. All right. The rightful rulers of the earth, man. Okay, it's about to be put back in power. All right. This is second Ezra 6 and 59. If if the world now be made for our sakes, right? Because the world was made for our sakes, man. We are the rightful rulers, the rightful kings and queens of the earth. All right, that was brought low. Right? Why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Okay, so this is the end of our captivity. All right, we're about to come back into rulership. It's about to be order back in the earth, man. Okay, all right. But the main point, showing that hey, uproars of the people, man. The prophecies is in the earth, man. Right. This is a beautiful thing to the children of Israel. Okay, okay. All right. I'm kind of trying to find. I ain't gonna take too much time on it. Okay, here we go. Second Ezra 15 and 16. He said, for there should be sedition amongst men and invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes, right? And the courses of their actions shall stand in their power, man. Right? So the kings and the princes, man, being, Joe Biden, right? The king and the princes, man, being the damn being the the police officers, right? And all this that's not hey, they're not gonna be regarded, man, right? And man, a man should desire to go into a city and shall not be able, man, because America is about to go into a shutdown, right? And because the pride of the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, man, right? So these are the times that we going into, man. Okay, thank you for the noise, man. I kind of got Esau putting stuff on the truck, man. They might kind of say something to me to cut me off the video, but Lord willing, we gonna keep going, right? Another prophecy, man. UK experienced deadliest day. Some hospitals like a war zone, right? 1,800 deaths in 24 hours, man. Okay, so you have the pestilence, man, right? The great deaths. Okay, we're gonna kind of try to speed this up. Second Ezra 5 and 1, right? Nevertheless, as coming the token, right? It's coming the token. Behold, the days shall come that when they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, right? And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, man. But iniquity should be increased above that which thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago, and the land that thou seest now to have root shall see suddenly wasted, man. All right, so now you have the great deaths, man, that's coming in the earth. Okay, by the way of pestilence. Okay, it's gonna be by the way of riots. It's gonna be by the way of the Gurga troops, the UN troops, the FEMA troops. All right, man. Here come my damn manager, man. With that, I give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Until next time, man, brother Malachi. Shalom.